EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now it's the Arizona product, that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready. 45.
On 2nd and 10, though, try to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. We'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
3rd and a yard. Look wide. Gets this one complete. Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a 1st down for Houston.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He's going to let this one go deep. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
60 red. 60 red.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that'll set up fourth down. This one, returnable. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Stroud to throw here on first down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And he will be taken down, but there is a penalty flag down. A silly penalty may erase the turnover. On first down, it's Stroud. His pass complete to Jalen Knowles.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. The right side, and it's brought in by Felton. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
10 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. The left side, and it's caught by Felton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
10 at the 33-yard line.
On play action, Stroud. That one's incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They try to work the screen with Mixon. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get 21 on that one. First down for Houston.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
The pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Here we go. 19 Texans. 118.
Throwing is Stroud. This one caught at the 4. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
6 brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Stroud. And he's in. No Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. That is 16th touchdown of the year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing. Fairbairn
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
Now, faking the give. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. That one on target. Some more. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Washington.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Tackle there by Will Anderson.
Brings up second and 8 at the Texans' 45-yard line.
Ready? Great. Come on, set, huh?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter.
Here we go.
So after one, it's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Quick throw, taken in. Huff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Commanders. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will level things out at 7 apiece.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That one intercepted. Moody now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Texans 7.
Following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Here we go.
Stroud going to set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now a deep ball here for Collins. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Cut.
Start the drive with Krosky Merrick. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. I'll tell you what. You can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone. This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get on the ball. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest.
Go Mixon! And he will score! Go Mixon! Touchdown, Texans! That is second touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Set. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. First down throw there is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
For the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
First and 10.
Cut. Yellow, 43.
Man in motion, heading left.
Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Right back to Moore. Another grab. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really impressive job by the quarterback to stay in there. He knew that hit was coming in the pocket, but he held it just long enough to let his receiver win versus man coverage and deliver that ball on target. Any quarterback in the league, Mike, at this level can operate when things are clean. But when you have guys bearing down on you, can you hold it a little bit longer? Because if not, the timing of the play just doesn't work out.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Washington.
Ready.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Close, 10. Here we go. Red, 38.
Back to the air one more time. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Ready.
And a run. Here's Krosky Merritt. And he will get into the end zone. Corey Krosky Merritt. Touchdown, Washington.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Jake Rudy to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go. Cut.
On the option, they give it to Mixon. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job here by the defense, making sure that they have one defender responsible for the running back and one responsible for the quarterback. In this case, they decide to give it to the back. He's taken down for a loss.
A second down throw for Stroud. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Texans first down. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He finds a man downfield. It's Felton. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's Stroud. And he'll take it on in. High, Felton. Touchdown, Houston. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one complete to Jalen Lane. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
A gain of 27 on the play.
Here we go. Set.
First down,
Cut, cut.
Commanders.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Set. Ready. Cut, cut.
They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Texans will take over here just shy of the 30.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second down.
Second down, they need 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
43-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Come on, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Here we go.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. Just trying to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
On second down, Stroud. To the left side, that's caught by Felton. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. This one going to be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
It is 3rd and long. Stroud to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And this ball incomplete on third down. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Timmy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a two-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll run with Krosky Merritt. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Daniil Hunter. He's pinned to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Taken down up around the 32-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Mixon. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on second and 6. Now Stroud. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
On the quick, right?
They'll go play action with Stroud. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's got another one. Todd Felton. Touchdown, Houston. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season.
Makes the score Texans 42.
And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
On the ready. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Ready.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's got room to roam. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Back to throw. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And it'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up 1st and goal. That's over the middle and intercepted. He gets free. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Texans will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
49, Commanders 21.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on, 38. Let's go now. 50, green. Watch out now. 50, Fury. 10.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
Gain of 23 yards. And the Washington 1st down.
Set, hut. 10 black. Hut.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Frankie Luvu on the stop. A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 7.
South. Don't worry.
Back to throw. Stroud. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A Big third down pickup for a first down.
Yards on the play.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Burrow brought him down. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Commanders' 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, ready?
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
3rd, they need 8.
Here we go, let's go.
Now, Stroud. Quick throw, taken in, and he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle.
That one, taken in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Set, ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
Set,
First down, Washington.
45.
They'll send a man in motion left.
Set.
They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready. Set, huh?
They'll look to throw again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds with a flag down now in the backfield. Is that a hold or maybe it's a roughing call? On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw yet again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go. Punt.
Back to the air one more time. He's got it at the 3. And it'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive
It's going
note.
to be intercepted in the end zone.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Handoff here, up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now Mixon, and that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third and 10.
Oh, okay.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Here we go.
2nd and 11.
18. What's that?
So it's a win here for the Texans. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.